What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie BBQ, and what I'm going to be doing tomorrow actually is going to be some Asian inspired beef short ribs. The only reason I bought the short ribs, they were on sale, so I figured might as well try. Typically I'm going to make my own marinade out of soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, and brown sugar, and you can find all those recipes online. But I shop at this Asian market, and this big old thing of marinade here, this Korean marinade, was $2.35. Sesame oil, if you went to a regular store, that's like $6 out here. That was $2.50, I believe. So those are going to be two of our ingredients. I'm going to pump it up with a little bit of orange juice concentrate, some ground ginger. If I had fresh, I'd use that. As a matter of fact, I got fresh, but it's frozen. And brown sugar, regular vinegar, since I don't have any rice wine vinegar. Then I'm going to thin it out with a little, this is Diet Pepsi, but there should be enough sugar with the rest of this to where I should be okay. And I just want to thin it out so it'll actually get into the meat instead of just sticking on top of the meat. So I'm going to start off, and this is going to be about a cup of brown sugar and about 2 tablespoons of ginger. Now this is going to have some of those other seasonings in it. This orange juice is optional. I just used it because I had it. This is concentrate. Just going to pour a little of that in there. Some white vinegar just to kind of give it a little bite. And then my marinade. So I'm going to stir this up, add in a little of this sesame oil. And I got these beef short ribs over here. These things look good. Now I haven't done these on the grill yet personally. As a matter of fact, it's been a long time since I've done short ribs. Normally I would have braised those. But since they're on sale, we're going to try something new. So I'm going to put a pack and a half in each of these bags. Now, I don't know how many Asian markets there are in your neighborhood or where you live, but if you haven't gone to any of those, you might want to just take a look in there, because they got a lot of stuff that you can't find. And you know what I forgot? The other thing I got at the Asian market. $2 for this super hot dry chili pepper flakes. So I'm going to get those in there. And that was liberal because I like my hot stuff. Anyway, so that's that. I'm going to do another batch of this for these over here. I'm going to get these in a container in the refrigerator overnight. And they're going to be set probably, so it's 6:09 right now. We'll probably get these on the smoker tomorrow at about 10. So they're going to be in there for, so 12 or 16 hours. It's going to be a good marinade on it. So we'll pick this up tomorrow morning and get them on the smoker. See you then. Alright, so I forgot I did add the Pepsi to these short ribs that I just ziplocked. That marinade looks a little thin. So I'm going to just roll with that just because I like to experiment. This next batch I did the exact same way that I did the last one that you saw. but I'm not going to add Pepsi to this. So I just want to try out a couple different ways. So I'm going to have half of these that are going to kind of have a thicker marinade on it. And then I'm going to have the other half that was thinned out a little bit more with Pepsi. We'll see how they look tomorrow. I may add a rub to these and I may not. But I just want to see kind of how these things, the difference between these two, you know, with a thinner marinade and with a thicker marinade. This is still pretty thin, but like I said, I like experimenting, so that's what we're going to do. So now we're going to pick it up tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Alright, so these short ribs have been marinating overnight. Like I said, I had 2 batches. One I added some Coke to it, one I didn't. I'm going to try to separate them just to kind of see what the differences are. For me to use a pre-made marinade was like, that was like a little step that took a long time to take, because I don't know if I'm just all like high and mighty, but sometimes I just feel like if you don't start everything, if you don't do everything from start to finish, it's not yours. But I did use that Korean marinade, and I could smell it through the bag instead of it smelling good. So anyway, that is the batch without the Coke, or Pepsi, whatever. I don't see a noticeable difference. So it's 9:26, so those things went 12, 15 hours marinating. So it looks like that is it. I'm just gonna put a light rub on it. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna need it, but I'm just gonna throw a little backdraft barbecue rub, just kind of a typical barbecue rub. I'm not gonna really worry about how thick it gets on there, since I think there should be enough flavor all up in there. I did not pull off any of the film on the back of it, since these things were so short. It was going to end up taking up too much time to do it, so it's going to be what it's going to be. We should be good to go. Anyway, it is what? November, what's the date? November, is it 9th? It's November 9th. Tomorrow, December 10th, is the Marine Corps birthday. I don't know if you guys know about that, or if any of you guys are Marines that are watching, but current, former, past Marines, that's like a big deal. If you know a Marine that was in, or whatever, you're always like giving a shout out. I'm sure I'll get like 4 emails tomorrow, at least, from people just saying, "Happy birthday." So anyway, that is that. So got these things kind of rubbed down. I'm not sure how big of a deal that rub is going to be, but we're going to cut this off here in a second and go out to the grill and get them out there. And we're probably going to go, these things are thick, so they're a lot thicker than pork ribs. I think I'm going to go about, they say 3-2-1, so 3 hours on the grill, 2 wrapped and 1 unwrapped. I think I might be going like 4 hours on the grill, 3 wrapped, and maybe an hour wrapped. I may not even unwrap them, but we'll see how this is going here in about 3 or 4 hours, and kind of look at our next step. But we're gonna get these on the grill now. See you in a second. All right, so we're about to get these short ribs on this 1/4-inch thick, small 16-inch firebox Horizon smoker. And today I am using, I got some hickory and some apple in there. Not because I believe in hickory or apples, just what I had on hand today. I think I might finish it with some mesquite since I had that, but that wood got all mixed up. And I'm not like a wood sommelier, so I don't know. You know, I just can't look at some wood and be like, okay, you know, that's this kind. I mean, there's certain kinds I can, but as a whole, there's certain woods that kind of look alike, and I just can't distinguish them. So I know I got some apple in here right now. I know I got some mesquite. Now the rest of it's going to be kind of a mystery. I know that the rest of what I have out in the garage is hickory, mesquite, and apple. And I got a little walnut, so it's going to be one of those other kind of woods when I add it. But that's what we're going to be working with. So we'll see you back in about 4 hours. Alright, so we're about 3 hours in on this barbecue. And take a look at these things right down here. I've sprayed them down a couple times, but they look good as hell, don't they? So anyway, like I said, I'm probably going to do a 4-hour cook on those, which is going to be another hour. And then I'm not going to wrap them. I'm going to put them in a aluminum pan with a little bit of water. That's just too much to wrap. So that's how we're going to do that, and we'll be back kind of at that point. See you later. What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue and Penny, just like Penny from Good Times. Anyway, we got these short ribs, and they have been on here for about 4 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get these bad boys off. And instead of starting this video over, I forgot my tongs, so we're going to pick this shit up with our hands. So we are going to wrap them, but we're not going to individually wrap them. And damn, that is hot. Woo! Alright, I got to switch hands. Alright, so we got these ribs here. My God, that was a little hot. I'm going to hit it with a little Coke just to get a little, moisture in there. And I'm going to kind of wrap them here. So that's a pretty good seal. We're going to back on the smoker. So we were consistent at about 225 for these last 4 hours. We'll pump this up, and we're going to get that at about 275 probably for another 2 hours. And then 2 hours we're going to check it, see how it's coming, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, this should be good. I could just taste it off my fingers. That little bit that I pulled out, I feel like I'm in the Orient right now. Anyway, see you back in a bit. Alright, so got these beef short ribs off the grill. They've been sitting for about an hour and a half. And I just want to take a look and see what's up with them. So anyway, got some good flavor. That's kind of a lot of meat to be just chewing on. So I think I'm going to cut these bones, or actually shouldn't even have to cut them. I'm going to pull these bones off of them. And I'm going to braise those actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and braise those with some like red wine, a little bit of onion, some stuff like that. But actually I might do that with half of these and then just eat the other half just regular, because you know, they're kind of delicious. But I think they might be better braised with some onions and stuff. Anyway, thanks for checking out that video. And I'll let you know how the rest of this comes out if I decide to braise them. Otherwise, they're fine as is. But I just don't know if I want to eat that much of a rib. Anyway, see you back later.